from the Oklahoma Department of Wildlife Conservation, Outdoor Oklahoma. Well, hello and welcome to Outdoor Oklahoma. I'm Todd Craighead. You know, around our office, the opening of dove season is anticipated about as much as Christmas is in a grade school. And with good reason, because it's the first chance us hunters have to begin to get out and enjoy our fall hunting seasons. Today, we'll travel to southwest Oklahoma to Tillman County and join our own Damon Springer on his annual opening day dove hunt at Hackberry Flats Wildlife Management Area. But first, we'll take a look at some important research being conducted on doves right here in Oklahoma. For 7 years, the Wildlife Department has worked in cooperation with federal agencies to ban thousands of mourning doves each year. Wildlife technician Jeff Neal is an integral part of the research that is used to shape management and regulatory decisions.
Well, on my dove banding route this morning, had a few birds yesterday evening, and morning seemed to be a little more sparse trying to find the birds or trapping the birds. And it looks like right now we do have a few mourning dove in the trap, so I may pull one up and see what we can, if we need to band some or have some recoveries. Well, looks like I do have some birds. It's mourning dove. Plug some holes so they don't get away. We got one funnel trap for each trap, the funnel hole for each trap. Okay, need to put a band on him. This is a standard U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service band that has an 800 number or the website on the band. This is my third year to band. I've been trying to band around 400 or so birds every season now. And total birds, the state's been banding around 1,500 bands on average here the last few years, but this year we may have a few more. But what I'm doing here is looking for a molt code or a molt feather, and also looking at the age of the bird with the edging on the wing here that shows this is a hatching year bird compared to after hatching year, which is to be an adult bird. But we're looking at molt feathers from number 10 feather back to 1. There's 10 primary feather you're looking at. So this would be 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. This would be number 5 molt code feather here on an immature bird or a hatching year bird. Well, maybe this year I'll get lucky and get one of these banded birds. I've been banding the last 3 years and hadn't harvested a banded bird yet, but maybe this year will be the year I get me a banded bird. Well, this is about to wrap up another banding year. I hope we have a lot of participation from the hunters this year out in the field, and they harvest quite a few birds, and we'll try to look for the bands as they harvest each bird, and then send us some good information.
We're out here doing a little bit of scouting and trying to kind of locate where the dove are going to be coming in. We got dove kind of coming off of some private property over on the right here, and they're coming in to the public property. On my left here, there's a mowed, kind of a mowed area here. It's a grass area, and right now the dove are kind of following a ravine line back there, and then they're coming off of the point and going into this grass field that's mowed back in there. So tomorrow morning, we're doing a little scouting. Tomorrow's opening day. So tomorrow morning I'm going to want to get kind of back here in the back corner of this mowed area where they're coming across out of that ravine, and I should get some good close swing shooting in. And that way we know it's going to be some fairly close shooting and easy for this steel shot that we're going to have to be using on the hackberry area here tomorrow. Yeah, you know, with migratory birds, they're dependent a lot on the weather, and you know, if we get a rain through here in the next day or two, then what dove are here now, they may be gone. But when you go out and scout, you need to find an area that has a lot of dove coming into it, and then hunt it within just a day or two after you find them. If you can, hunt them that day. The main reason I come down to Hackberry is, you know, usually without fail, there's dove. Yeah, I enjoy getting her out. She doesn't get a whole lot of exercise. I've moved to a new place, so now she gets a lot more exercise, but it's a real nice time to get her out and let her get to do a little retrieving. Dove's really good because you get to shoot, you know, you get to shoot 15, so, you know, she gets to do at least 15 retrieves out of it, and it's good practice for her. And she enjoys getting out. She gets tired. It's hot this time of year, so it's really rough on a Labrador. They're used to that cold weather, so, but yeah, it's fun getting the dog and letting them work. And she's not just the greatest in the world on retrieving, but she does her good job, so that's all I need.
Well, we'll find out whether or not Candy is a little rusty on her retrieving when we rejoin Damon at Hackberry Flat right after this week's Outdoor News Report. Want to do something green for the environment?
When you buy a hunting license, you support wildlife conservation.
Well, I have it, it's about almost 10 till 7, and shooting light was actually supposed to be at about 6:39 for down here at Hackberry this morning. So it's actually shooting light. We've seen 2 or 3 dove flying through, but it's so overcast and cloudy that, you know, it makes you kind of wonder, you know, it is actually the time or not. Dove aren't flying good anyway, but, you know, actually it's legal time to shoot. So, yeah, we've only got, looks like maybe 3 or 4 other hunters out here with us, and we're spaced out really good, so it ought to make for some good shooting. There's another dove right there. I'm ready to shoot. Whenever they come in, if I can identify them, I'm going to take a shot at one. Hopefully we'll get some moving here. And this is not the typical hackberry. There's 5 right there flying right across in front of us. Oh, skunk. No to the skunk. She can't see it yet, but she sees it. She will bolt and go after it. And then you and I will smell like it too. Dadgum. There's 5 of them. They're too far out. Candy, here. Here. Sit. Candy, here. Good girl. Come on, Candy. Hunt him up. Down. Fetch him up, Candy. Good girl. Look at that. That's my girl. Here. Here. Sit. Sit. Here comes one, Darren. I see him. It's my girl. Oh my goodness. Good girl. That's what you're supposed to do. Good girl. Here, she is. Good girl. We got birds moving. See, but if I shoot at that, I'm shooting right at those guys on the other side of the field. I mean, beeline straight at them. Hunt him up. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Here. Here. Sit. Good girl. Yes. That's my girl. That's my girl. Fetch him up. There you go. That's my girl. Sit. Good girl. Give. All right. That's my girl. Dang. Oh, she's doing awesome today, my goodness. Best she's ever done. She knows she's on camera.
Josh Richardson, I'm the Migratory Game Bird Biologist for the Department of Wildlife. Today we're out here on Hackberry Flat Wildlife Management Area. The primary dove you're going to find down here is going to be the Mourning Dove. That's also going to be the primary dove you find all across the state. Down here in southwest Oklahoma, we do get higher numbers of white-winged doves. They're still not real common, but it's possible to shoot some white-winged doves down here. Also, we're getting more and more Eurasian collared doves. They're spreading throughout the state, but it's another dove that you'll end up finding down here occasionally. For white-winged doves, there's no real difference. It's combining an aggregate bag with mourning doves. So there's a 15 bird aggregate bag limit. It can be any number in combination of those two species. For Eurasian collared doves, there is one new thing for this year. As long as you leave the head or one fully feathered wing attached, there's no bag limit on Eurasian collared doves. They are an introduced species. We're trying to keep their numbers in check, so we've taken the bag limit off of them for this year. So as long as you leave a method of identification, like I said, the head or one fully feathered wing, you can have as many of those in your bag as you want. If you have them fully breasted out, they will count against your aggregate bag for mourning and white-winged doves.
Yep, I missed. I missed. Man, they're just out of range. Sit. Too far. Oh, and wouldn't you know it? I've had a bunch of them right over the top of me like this that I couldn't shoot at. Dead bird. Keep going. Good girl. Good girl. Get in here. Dead. Fetch. Good girl. Here. Good. Yep. Here's one right over top of me, Darren. Good girl. Good girl. Yep. Even waited until he got over here. Hunt him up. Dead birds, Candy. Come on, girl. Come on now. Fetch him. Fetch. Go on, fetch. Good. Smell them. Ah, she's got the whiff, look at that. Good girl. Here. Sit. Sit. Good girl. Yep. That's my girl. Good job, good job. Here comes the group, Darren, right there. 5, 6 birds. They're not gonna come over us though. Right over. Come on, Candy, hunt them up. Here, give. Give. Dogs are great. Great, great, great. Good girl, Candy. Fetch it up, fetch. Good girl, go get it. Fetch it up, fetch it up. Good girl. Here. Sit. Good. That's a girl. That's a good girl. Yes. Good girl, Candy. All right, ready? Good girl. It's been a really good hunt. We got limit birds, and you know, Hackberry didn't let us down. Again, just like normal, we always come down here and find lots of birds. We get lots of shooting in, and you know, I think I only burned about 1.5 boxes of shells, so that wasn't too terrible bad for a limited dove. So let's go ahead and head on to the house, and we'll get you something to drink, get you fed.
Well, thanks for joining us today, and we hope that you as well have a memorable fall hunting season this year. For all of us at your wildlife department, I'm Todd Craighead. We'll see you somewhere new next time on Outdoor Oklahoma.